You are you and I'm not me, and where we are is where we be. If it's night or day, the time is now. To get involved, I'll show you how. I'll run the show, you'll do your part. We'll have a blast by making art. Come join the gang, no need to fear. Just bring along your imaginosphere.
I am not me. I am art. Ooh, where's the ticker? Where's the ticker? Where are you, ticker? Tick's not here? Well, we'll deal without it. I am welcoming you to episode 12. The chat box is here though, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Of Art Right Now. The most creatacular artstravaganza in livetainment you're about to experience, and if the mood takes you, create some uncut, unadulterated, unreal art. But before we get to that, as there are probably people tuning in from all over the world, we should take a moment to unite as one collective. We like to start things around these parts with a toast. A simple shared action in order to link our creative energies and get us all on the same art page of the art book. So please charge your beverages for today's toast, courtesy of Instagram acolyte, a chill bean moth. Or month. Something like that. To the 1994 James Cameron action comedy True Lies. It's got Arnie, it's got Jamie Lee Curtis, it's got Tom Arnold. It's wildly underrated when seen in the panoply of Cameron's overall film production, being dwarfed, of course, by the social impact of Terminator 2, Titanic or Avatar. But I'm sure the reason that this was nominated as a toast is because the money that he made from playing the bad guy in this film allowed veteran actor Art Malik to pay off his drinking debts and reunite with his wife. My goodness. What a feel-good story. To True Lies. Let's double dip for that first one. So where's this... what's going on with this ticker then? Hello, now buddies. How is everybody doing? On ticker, that should be it. Nope, not doing that at all. That's fine. We could turn that off, turn that back on. Nah, let's just put the email there for the time being. How are we all? Who have we got today? My gosh, we've got a lot of people. Even though my thing only says 4 viewers. How does that make sense? SJ Beck 72, hello to you. Cameraman George, watcher from the other room. It's fine. Mabel Panda, hello to you. Happy Easter to Supernashwan 8 as well. Monkey Pixie Funk. Lovely stuff. Uncool Town, hello. Happy Easter to you. Also to you, Gamer Hall. TB, hello. The Counter, Counting Sheep 222. Excellent stuff. Thank you for attending, one and all. What a powerful episode of art I have for you right now. I mean, I'm almost frothing at the mouth. Frothing at the flippin' mouth. At the exciting stuff that I've got for you today. Am I too dark here? Am I too dark? Does this need to be a little bit? Oh, maybe that's better. Oh, that could be just a little. Lovely stuff, guys. We're kicking off. We're going straight into it. We've no time. It is Easter Sunday. I would like to say Happy Easter to everybody. I would like to say especially a Happy Easter to my British now buddies who are enjoying a long weekend that is not being enjoyed by those of us in the United States of America. I would like you to let me know. I'm about to do this sponsor message, but whilst I'm going through the sponsor message, I would like you to let me know of what you are doing this weekend that you wouldn't be doing another weekend. Just allow me to live vicariously through you and assure me that you are making the most of this wonderful, beautiful opportunity to celebrate the risen Christ. Let's get on with a sponsor message nice and quickly, just to get it out of the way, guys. This is a very action-packed show. Got to get it out of the way. But we want to say thank you to the wonderful people at B Squared Events. Here we go. As we are coming to the end of the cold, how about donating some of your unwanted winter clothes to those in need? Nice. That's a nice message straight off. Bring any and all unwanted clothing to Dilkington Park in Midtown between the 4th and the 9th. So it's like Thursday and next weekend, I suppose, where we will be happy to take them, store them until next winter, and redistribute them to those who need a little bit of help. And a more noble idea I can't imagine. We don't just want any old trash, though. We want our people to be on trend. We're looking for very tailored looks, shearling jackets, dark romantic ensembles with daring lace and rosettes, think the Netflix show Wednesday, coordinated leather looks with blazers and maxi skirts, and the colours we're looking for are lots of fiery reds and buttery yellows. You can bring anything you like in, but if it's not on trend, we will be burning it in a pyre that we've already got the license for. At least they're organised. That's nice. We are On Trend Poverty, the clothing charity where beggars can be choosy. Interesting. So next weekend, if you've got some spare clothes and you're in the New York area, don't hesitate. For God's sake, don't hesitate to donate them to what was a fabulously worthwhile cause. Choosy beggars. So nobody's doing anything extra with their weekend. Please, guys, please don't tell me that you didn't do anything on Friday and you're not doing anything tomorrow. Please tell me that, because we don't get that opportunity, huh? In America, we've just got to work. Okay? And the thought that the people in the UK are squandering this, it might be too much for my little heart to bear. What have we got? Count and Sheep 222 Bruce Springsteen concert. Thank you, Count and Sheep. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. That's exactly what we want. Oh, and spending Easter with the boss. Spending Easter with the boss, which would be quite a nice, actually. While we're thinking of it. Was that the last one? I don't think that was the last one, was it? Is it the one before? Pop a Dog in it? I feel like we did another one after that. But if you do have an ep name that pops up, Easter with the boss might be, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but yeah, that's an opportunity. Give me an ep name. Keep your ears out. It just lets me know that you're paying attention, which is a lovely thing. Eating our own body weight in chocolate. I mean, that's good. Sure. Diabetic coma on a Monday. There's nothing wrong with that. Spent day today with 12 family members. My goodness, Maple Panda. My goodness. Was that enough? Was that too many? I mean, how are you sitting with that number of family members? Because that's a lot. That is a lot of family members. A couple of members couldn't make it, but it was still good. Okay, Jesus. 14. I mean, good job that there was a couple of members that couldn't make it. I'm not sure that the table that you would have had to purchase. My word. That should be that. It should be working. Well, I tell you what we'll do. We'll just do it. We'll do it more old school. That's fine. If that's how you want to play it, we'll play it like that. Oh, not even that's working. Never mind. They live a fair way away. Well, maybe doing you a favour then. Lovely stuff. So yeah, if you do have any unwanted clothes and you are in the New York area, feel free to take them along. But they've got to be on trend, apparently. Seems a little bit, not sure necessarily my stuff would work, but you just never know. Guys, it's my favourite segment. You know what my favourite segment is. So I can't wait any longer. let's just get on with it.
Won't you please let me present some awesome stuff that I've been sent?
Yeah, awesome stuff that I've been sent, guys. It is my favorite segment of the show because it does mean it's absolute solid gold, incontrovertible proof that people were thinking of Notme. Did this work? They're like, Notme, when I wasn't even in front of them. And that's ultimately what I live for. That's exactly what I want. So I was contacted recently by a lady. And she asked to send something to me. Asked for my address. I had a brief conversation with her just to ascertain that she wasn't. I don't know whether that flies anymore. Blagle. That kind of thing. I just wanted to avoid that at all costs. She fulfilled the criteria, I suppose, of somebody who didn't seem mental. So I gave her the address. Monkey Pixie Funk, sophisticated mama. She was potentially a sophisticated mama. I don't know whether she had 4 children or was the kind of pet parent that classified themselves as such, which is absolutely up to them. But she seemed not crazy. I would have comfortably handed her a pair of scissors. Let's say that. Let's put it that way. I would have comfortably said, hey, here's some scissors. And what she sent me was something quite incredible. It's a little, you might not be able to see this with the light. It's like a little crochet. You can kind of see the I don't know, the thread there. It's a little crocheted bag, drawstring, blank. So that can get pulled up. But this isn't what wowed me, what fluid me. I'm going to show you the other side of this. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful stitching. You might recognize that person. Might recognize that person. Amazing, says TB. Couldn't agree more. Look at that. Look at that. And what this is it says not, because, this kind of stuff takes a while. You're not knocking this out in a type 45. Yeah? This stuff takes a while. So thank you guys. Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. So not only is this like, because sometimes these are like, I saw something when I was out and about. I thought of Notme. Take a picture, send an email, fabulous. And I love that. But this, I'm thinking of Notme for days, weeks perhaps. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the production timelines of crocheting. But this is a big thing. You might recognize the picture even. And I'm very keen. I haven't seen this side by side yet, but I'm very keen to see it. Look at that. The hands, the little profile picture thing, the slight angle. I mean, that couldn't really be better, could it? Could that be bettered? I'm not sure that could be bettered. And what's lovely is what are you going to pop in there, Notme? Glasses. Yeah? Glasses in there. Keeping them nice and safe. This could be a hand warmer. It reminds me very much of, I could fill it with some large coins and pay for something in medieval times. I'm looking for a room for the night. I trust there should be sufficient. Meh. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. So, I mean, hearts all round. Everybody's going wild for this. As well they should. Should I say thank you, Jessica Chin, for sending me something awesome? Absolutely fulfills the criteria of being something unmistakably awesome. Fabulous, fabulous stuff. As a reminder, I love people sending me awesome stuff. Look at that collection of emotes. Wonderful. So please do send me some awesome stuff. I am not me, I am art at gmail.com. Boy, I loves it. I loves getting sent stuff. I absolutely loves it. And the next time I'm thinking, oh gosh, I need a small pouch or something, that saved me a bit of money as well. That's not the main reason, but it is a lovely reason nonetheless. So thank you again, Jessica Chin. What a mensch. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let's head back to May. Just for a second. Just to see how it feels. It's still not working. No, it's still not working. Is it just too long, maybe? Oh, maybe it's too long. Right, let me try this. Because it's you wouldn't have thought it would have bothered me as much. How about that? Is that? There we go. It was just too long, so it's got a character limit. Gosh, we're all just learning, aren't we? We're all just learning. Oh yeah, what's the viewer reward situation going on? What's the viewer reward situation? Have I updated it? Bold color, yeah, we can do. What is art? I think we can do. 16-second chill dance party, we can do. Yeah, okay, that's good. Going to be doing another one, actually, another viewer reward, I was thinking, because I write loads of poems and most of them never see the light of day just because I've got so much other stuff going on. So I think I'm going to introduce if you want to spend a few grand, because it's quite an impressive thing, then I'll read out a never before heard poem. That's how I'm going to do it. What have we got next? Oh, it's exciting. Or should we? Oh, I never even did that. Oh, that's terrifically frustrating. I didn't do a very key part of what I needed to do. And so that renders that largely useless. Never mind, we move on. We go again.
It's the finest gallery you'll ever find. And it's free to enter because it's all in your mind. House of Notme.
It's House of Notme, guys. It is House of Notme. It is the world's first and only, here's the explanation, the world's first and only imaginosphere-based art gallery. What art will possibly be displayed when we are not bound by the laws of reality or cost? I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I managed to update this last time. Should be right. Yes. Okay, this is good. So we are going to choose. Who have we got? I believe Count and Sheep. I believe it's Count and Sheep is going to be our chief curator today for the House of Notme. So Count and Sheep, I need you to choose 3 of these. And we will go for an explanation. We have got statues, celebarbidgery, insnaccurate, floop, drive me crazy, home sweet pie, leave me alone, rain and rain and rain, she's keck and night in shining. Any 3 of these, we'll get our explanation of them, of what it is, because we just got the names now, and that gives you a little taste, deliberately a little taste, but not the actual thing. But we'll get the explanation, and then we'll vote on one to go into the House of Notme. Then we will visit the House of Notme, because it's all in our minds. We'll have a little free-form discussion. It's going to turn out real well. Anytime you're ready, Counting Sheep, absolutely fine. Sometimes it's best not to overthink these things. 2, 4, and 8. I knew it. Absolutely knew it. Celebarbidgery. That's going to be that. No, that's going to be that. Then we've got Floop. And we've got that. And 8, rain and rain and rain. That one's been in there for a while, I think. Where is it? Oh no, those are the last 3 that got put in. Gosh, how exciting. So let's see. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if I remember how to do this. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We do this. Then we do this. Yep, okay, we've got it. Yep. Right. Yes, the rain and rain and rain doesn't look great there. I tell you what we'll do. We're always ready to keep it fresh and funky. Adapt on the fly. Ampersands. Thank you once again. Gosh, I feel like I say that every day. Thank you, ampersands. So, what have we got? Celeb obituary. Prick up your ears, guys. Here's some explanation. Celeb obituary. Beards of the rich and famous are shaved and painstakingly reconstructed onto mannequin faces. Mostly they're from film roles because most famous beard people don't shave their beards off entirely very often. It includes Wes Bentley's weird beard from Hunger Games and many more. So the Wes Bentley one's the only one that you're guaranteed to see. Maybe there's other beards that you'd be keen to see, but I can't guarantee that. The only one I'm guaranteeing, for whatever reason, is Wes Bentley's strange one, very ornate, as I recall from Hunger Games. Floop. Sculptures of animals made exclusively from dung of that animal. So in a sense, it's kind of like it's an updated version of floofing. It's flooping. It's not just made from fur of the animal. That's a floof. But a floop needs to be the leavings of it. The only extra piece of information that we've got here is parentheses, lavender moustaches provided. So obviously the smell's going to be an issue, but they will provide you with a delightful lavender moustache for you to wear whilst in the exhibit. So that's Floop. And then finally, we've got Rain and Rain and Rain. So this is an exhibition. Gosh, this one seems exciting. Come on. There we go. Vials of rainwater from all around the world, presented with a soundtrack of pop music of songs containing the word rain, all of them covered by famous Korean singer-songwriter Rain. So that's Rain and Rain and Rain. So we've got celebrity beards at the top. We've got animal statues made out of poo, and we've got vials of rainwater. You can look at rain and you can hear rain by Rain. It's 3 types of rain. So the top one is face, the middle one is wow, the bottom one is art. Select your winner, which one that you think is going to make the best exhibit at the House of Notme, and prepare yourself for the vote. Don't vote yet. You've got to get those emotes up. You'll remember how to do it. It's absolutely fine. And you're going to unleash your emotes. I believe we worked it out last time. It was about at the 5-second mark. And then that delay will mean that it really does erupt when we hit the bottom of the countdown. So again, let's get those options once more. Celeb obituary is face. Floop is wow. And Rain and Rain and Rain is art. Here's the countdown. Get voting. Celebrity beards from film and TV mostly. Might be some real ones as well, because sometimes people shave off their beards anyway, but mostly from films and TV. We've got Floop. It's not going to be the best smelling one, but you do have the lavender moustaches. And Rain and Rain and Rain. Unleash your emotes at your leisure. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at them all coming in. TB going for the Barbidgery. I believe the only person so far to go with the Barbidgery. Uncle Town really keen. Really keen on the poop. Really wants to see some animal poop there. Really keen on that. I will only be able to count that as one, unfortunately. Counting Sheep's also gone with the poop, though, so that's 2. Then we've got a 2 from Maple Panda, and Gamer Hole going for Rain and Rain and Rain. Oh, and SJ Beck 72. So I believe, much to the chagrin of Uncool Town, Rain and Rain and Rain has it, guys. Rain and Rain and Rain is the next official entry into the House of Notme. So what we're going to do now, as per usual, is we will... Monkey Pixie Funk's happy, I think, but a little bit sad. I'm not sure. What we're going to do is we're going to visit the exhibit. It's all in our mind. And when you visit with these vials of rainwater, listening to pop songs with the word rain in it, covered by Korean pop singer-songwriter Rain, I want you to just write out in the comments just some experience that you have, some observation that you have. And this isn't just for the people who voted for it. This is for everybody. We're all going to visit. We're all going to get behind our winning candidate. And just let me know something you experience from this exhibit. Let's visit. What can you see? What's your favorite song from the exhibit? Which city's rainwater is the prettiest? How many vials do they have in there? Do you think Rain has improved any of these songs, or are you really just sticking with the main ones? What are we thinking? What are we thinking, guys? This one worked a lot better last time. A lot of so many vials as Captain Sheep. Yeah, Amsterdam's rainwater is clearest and my favourite. Okay, so TB going for a clearness, going for that clarity. I wonder what it is to do with Amsterdam. I guess it's a very lowland country, very flat. Maybe that filters out some of the impurities. I'm not sure. Captain Sheep, Helsinki tastes great. Oh, interesting. So in Captain Sheep's version, This is hey, do you want to taste the rainwater of Helsinki? Helsinki tastes great. It would. The Finns know what they're doing. When it comes to rain and social services, Helsinki knows exactly what they're doing. That's lovely stuff. Gamer Hall, they have 23 vials of rainwater. That's nice. That's very specific. That's a lovely observation to make. Maple Panda, Lisbon overdid their exhibit this week. Well, I'm sure they're probably astonished at how much rainwater they got. Lisbon rainfall. The average annual rainfall is 774 millimeters. That's not a lot. So maybe if they got a downpour, they're very excited because they're thinking, we're really going to knock some socks off in the House of Notme. It's really good. This is a very expensive, I will say, exhibit. Obviously, we're not necessarily bound by money, but just from a practical standpoint, we're going to have to either have this shipped in, or we're going to have to send the docents of the House of Notme abroad, heading to Lisbon with a little cup. Just wait there until the cup's filled, then bring that back. Airfare and carbon footprint is maybe not the most responsible exhibit we've had so far in the House of Notme, but sometimes I feel like art's worth the destruction of the planet. I don't know. What do we think? Well, I'm glad that everybody's had a wonderful time at the House of Notme. Lovely stuff, Maple Panda. That's fabulous. Purple land masses. That works for me. That'll do for me, Chuck. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting involved, for visiting the House of Notme. And I hope you had a wonderful time. You can visit whenever you want, because, of course, it's all in your mind. And obviously, commiserations to Uncool Town for not being able to go to an exhibit featuring animal poop. Okay? TB Douglas coming in with the first ep name suggestion. That's lovely. That's really nice. Art's worth the destruction of the planet. That might be too long. Destruction of the planet. Maybe it'll just be art's worth the destruction. I don't know. I always do them too long. That's absolutely fine, TB. You're enthusiastic. I'm certainly not going to sit here and say that you're wrong for being enthusiastic. God, no. Guys, we've had my favourite segment of the show. My absolute top banana segment. But I think what we need to be working on here is your one. It seems only fair. For you to have your favourite segment as well. And we all know what that is.
Art bet! To challenge yourself is artistic. Art bet! I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet! Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet! It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet!
It's not for money, it's just for fun, guys. It's Art Bet, where I set somebody, maybe it's myself, maybe it's somebody else, maybe it's the world at large. I set them an art challenge, and you have to bet on the results of that art challenge. It's very simple, very straightforward, very exciting, I want to say. SJ Beck's excited. Art Bet. You bet it is. You bet it is. Let's get the audio working. Perfectly. The community's back. The advert's finished. Everybody's thrown in some wonderful emote work. Let's just head over to Notme. Let's head over to Notme and find out the content of today's Art Bet.
Thanks, Notme. Today's art challenge is entitled Alpha Betrayal. Gosh, words are great, aren't they? They allow us to communicate with our loved ones and our hated enemies alike. Also, it's groovy to pepper conversations with words that are slightly fancier than usual, just to let the person that you're speaking to know how cool and clever you are. Have you ever seen the great Brad Pitt movie, Seven?
Oh yeah, I love it. I especially like the ending.
Oh, I agree. I think it's one of the greatest denouements in cinema history.
Bloody hell, denouement. This guy's cool and clever.
Yeah, I agree with that. Hey, would you ever want to go on a picnic with me?
But can words also be bad? Oh, yes, they can. Just look at the N word, the R word, and the C word. Whew. And by that, of course, I mean n, re, and connasse, which is French for c. Nobody likes those words. Boo. Also, words that change their meaning over time. Did you know, for example, that awful used to mean brilliant, as in is worthy of awe, something that I enjoy explaining to the haters online. If only more haters used the word awful. It doesn't have the same impact explaining to them that lame used to mean not able to walk very well. Believe me. As a man who is no longer 25, I often run into words that I don't fully understand because they are young people words or Gen Z words. Words like bussin'.
Of exceptional quality, especially with regard to a meal or restaurant.
Delulu.
Short for delusional, but positive, especially with regard to self-belief.
And simp.
Someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention toward another person, typically someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings in pursuit of affection or a sexual relationship. So essentially, a nice guy treated bad.
Are all words that, in any word processing system that you choose to name, are deemed red squiggle worthy. But that does not mean that we as a society can afford to ignore them. I mean, once upon a time, 60s slang was new and unfamiliar and scary as well. But now, well, you understood what I meant when I said groovy and cool and lame before, didn't you? Heck, before 2019, nobody used the word imaginosphere or crock points or anagram a ding dong, did they? But now, at least one of you will have used at least one of them in a conversation when you're not even talking about me. Right?
maybe? The point is, language is always evolving, and it is up to us to not be afraid of that, to keep up to date with it, lest we be seen as a Zounderkite, an old Victorian word meaning idiot. To explore this, I've come up with an art challenge for a colleague of mine, so let's head over to Notme, who can explain more.
Thanks, Notme. Today's art challenge will be undertaken by...
Notge.
Not Guy.
Notge.
Is that a tribute to me?
Sure.
That's excellent. This is already going swimmingly well. Are you aware of what your challenge is as of yet?
No.
How are you with the alphabet? Are you a fan of the alphabet? Do you feel comfortable with all avenues of the alphabet? What's your relationship to the alphabet?
I'm aware of the alphabet. I don't have a strong opinion either way. I'm cool with it, but we're not super close.
Keeping it chill. Well, you might have a slightly different relationship to it after this. What you are going to be doing is, if you can film the screen a little bit here, you're going to be typing the alphabet. Okay, that's just giving you the order of the alphabet, which I would hope that you would be familiar with at this point already. But yes, you just need to type A, B, C, D all the way through to Z. You would know it as Z. We'll have 3 goes, and your fastest time, we will take that as your time. Do you understand the challenge ahead of you?
I'm typing the alphabet in order.
1 to 10, how confident are you with this challenge?
I would say an 8.
8. You heard it here first, guys. Very, very confident. And I think it's interesting and important to get to know the person and to give a little bit of extra context to your guesses, to the nobodies. So a question would be, who is an old person that you believe was once a particularly attractive young person?
Do they have to be alive?
They do not have to be alive.
Cary Grant.
Cary Grant, straight in there. There was no hesitation. Cary Grant, clicking of the fingers. So Notge is that type of person. Back to you, not me.
So there we go, typing the alphabet in order as quickly as possible to prove that we as a species are not afraid of evolving language. That is Notge's art challenge. Your art bet is simply, how fast will she be able to do it? Back to you, not me.
Well. It's all about language. It's all about words. It's all about not being afraid of progress. Yeah? That's what we're looking at here. That's what we're dealing with. Can you make a guess on how Notge will do? Absolutely not. You don't have all the information. Let's get some things to consider, guys. Let's get some things to consider. Here we are. Number 1. There will be 3 attempts, and the final time will be the quickest of all 3. Okay? So we're going to be doing three attempts. It's not a case of like, do you want to risk it for another one? It's like whatever the top quickest score is, we'll go with that one. Okay. Number 2, thing to consider. Number 2, the first attempt will be the first attempt. There are no practices. Okay. So she's coming into it absolutely raw. That's an awful phrase to be used, but I just can't think of a better one. TB, I like this one. Looking forward to trying it myself. Yeah, I believe it is just typethealphabet.com. Can that be right? Typethealphabet.app. Typethealphabet.app. That's all it is. So feel free to try this afterwards, but don't try it yet because I feel like that's maybe not in the spirit of things. And the final thing to consider, this one's quite important. If a mistake is made, if you write A, B, D, C, that attempt is deemed a failure but still counts. Okay? So I'm not giving you any do-overs. If you mess one up, that's one of your 3. It counts as one of your 3, but it's a failure. Nil point. Okay? This is what we're dealing with, guys. It's pretty harsh. 3 attempts. If any of them mess up, they're out. But if you like mess up on the first one, you still got the 2 more, okay? I don't know if I'm making that more complicated than it needs to be. Pretty intense. Yeah, MPF, it's pretty intense. Yeah, this is an intense one. I don't blame you for making that conclusion. So what are your options here? What are your options? Nice and simple. Let's get the chat box up. Nice and simple. We have got A is 0 to 5 seconds. Can you do it in less than 5 seconds? Maybe. Maybe. B, 5 to 7 seconds. C, 7 to 9 seconds. D, 9 seconds plus. E, DNF. What does DNF stand for? Did not finish. So, which says that if you think Notgi has failed all 3 of her opportunities, which is very possible. I mean, we're looking for precision here. Then you got to pick E, okay? And if you have any other questions that you think are salient, that you'd like some more information on to give you a little bit more context, absolutely feel free. Remember, of course, if you're wondering, what kind of person is she? She's the kind of person who thinks that Cary Grant's very attractive. That's the information you've got. Very quick times. Yeah, quick times. Except for DNF. I mean, she was going for it. Let's say that. She was going for it. There was no holding back with Notgi. Very enthusiastic participant, which is exciting. That's what you want. You don't want people, second guessing themselves. 26 letters. TB's going for C. Super Nash 18 going for C. Maple Panda going for a B. Okay. So hitting the 5 to 7. Hitting the 5 to 7. Counting Sheep going for a D. Uncle Town going for a C. 7 to 9. Yeah. SJ Beck 72 going for a B for a 5 to 7. Interesting. Gamer Hole going for a C. Lots of C's interested. Nobody's doubting Notgi. That's lovely. It's nice to have people getting behind people that they've never met before. That's nice. Is that everybody? Anybody else watching? I don't believe so. Well, guys, you've made your choices. Let's see how that's going to work out for you. Back to you, not me.
Thank you, not me. Dual cameras. This has got high tech, baby. So, Notgi, you have your challenge ahead of you. I want to wish you good luck. I'm sure the Nowbodies want to wish you good luck as well. They have made their guesses, and now I would like you to try your first attempt to type the alphabet.
Now?
At your leisure, whenever you're ready. That is incredible. So we've got a 7.835 seconds. That felt really good to me. How did it feel for you, Notgi?
I felt really smart and great.
Really smart and great. Double barrel. Wonderful stuff. 39 whoop'em, which I believe stands for words per minute. I mean, it's going to, in my opinion, that's going to be tough to beat. But I think you can do it. Let's click reset. Let's go again. Whenever you're ready, Notgi, type the alphabet. Oh, very close. 7.921. Only a brare's heft away from getting the same thing. Look at that reaction that is eliciting. How do you feel? Crazy by the looks of things.
The pressure got to me, not me.
The pressure got you. It's tough. That's, so many elite athletes, and I think that's what you are today, really do struggle with that pressure. That is the difference between the good and the great. I think click reset. You've got one more attempt. I wish you all the best of luck. Notgi, please, type the alphabet, would you? 7.112. That's 42 whoop'em.
Whoop 'em, I did it.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good right now. You know what they say, third time's the charm.
Third time is absolutely the charm. 7.112. Congratulations. You have absolutely demolished that art challenge. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to anybody who was right, who voted. Let's go back to you, Notme, for some analysis. But yeah, a great feeling here on the day. Well done, Notge.
Thank you, not me.
Analysis? Gosh, I didn't realize. Okay. Analysis of those results say to me, in this instance, unequivocally, that I think we're going to be all right. Language-wise, I think it's going to turn out fine. Nothing to worry about. Back to you, not me.
And there we go. There we go. What an impressive display that was. From a first timer coming in 7.1 seconds to type the entire alphabet. Real impressive whoopums there. Real impressive whoopums. Supernash18, she loves a thumbs up, and why not? Absolutely. Absolutely loves a thumbs up. And I think she's earned that thumbs up. That is a well-earned thumbs up. Yeah? Very impressive whoopums, says SJBeck72. Couldn't agree more. Americans are so enthusiastic. Yeah. Yeah, they do love... they love their sports. My goodness, they love their sports. They love their sports very, very much. Monkey Pixie Funk. That was amazing. Hard not to think that the speed of typing skills could be used for good or for evil. Yeah, it's something that I certainly had to keep an eye on since we filmed that, just to make sure that if, things start to go not so well for her, that there's not some, that doesn't plant a seed, plant an acorn that could grow into an oak tree of evil. That's what we're hoping. And that those powerful, lightning quick fingers might not just absolutely lead the world asunder. Mavis Beacon would be impressed. She absolutely would. As are we all. And congratulations too. Gosh, we've got a lot of people. TB, Nashwan, Uncle, Gamer, MPF, all of you successfully guessing option C. Well done, you. Let's head back to main. Guys, we have but one more thing to do this episode, and we're already at 5 o'clock, so it was absolutely fine that we couldn't do the other thing. Although that was the only thing that was Easter themed, so it kind of feels like this is less Eastery. I'm going to ask you to just sit there just for 2 minutes and just think about, I don't know, just think about this again. Think about this again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here is a young man who has entered all of our lives, but mine most keenly, in the last 3 months. And we have had many, many options for what he could be called. So far, he has been referred to as New Dog, but he ain't so new anymore, so we needed something new. So all of this week on Instagram and YouTube, excitingly, people have been voting for what his name should be, and we are down to 4. Is he Emperor Charlemagne? Is he Pablo? Is he the scamp? Is he today's one? Gosh, this is hot off the presses. Ouch, too hot. Macaron. We've got 4 outstanding names. Here we go, bud. It's okay. It's okay. You've got 4 outstanding names. One of them contains a job as well, gives him a job of emperor. One of them keeps the kind of Latin theme with Jesus and Pablo. One of them is just a lovely word. It's just a lovely word, a delicious word, macaron. And one of them is, I like the idea of a name that begins with the. I don't know. 4 outstanding names. There's not a bad one among them. Super Nash 18, how did Mary Chain not get to the final? That was knocked out, in that first heat. Emperor Charlemagne was, took it out, I'm afraid. And it didn't even come second because Nigel was in the lead for quite a long time in Heat 1. Emperor Charlemagne made a late burst. Unbelievable, says Super Nash 18, and I cannot disagree with that too much. But that's democracy. But this is a very powerful poll, guys. This is the most powerful poll I think we've ever done on Livetainment. So this is very exciting. What should new dog be called? We have got Emperor. Wouldn't it be good if I would have typed these out before? But you can't do that on Twitch. They're weird about their polls. I don't really understand it. Is he going to be Pablo? Is he going to be the Scamp? I mean, I'm sure it'll be just shortened to Scamp here and there, but you never know. You never know how these nicknames and pet names will develop. So, it's 2 minutes, guys. It's 2 minutes to decide this dog's fate. Choose wisely. And whilst you're choosing, just want you to have a little look at this guy. He's awkward as heck. He doesn't really stay in hold very well. There he is. Who is he? Is he an Emperor Charlemagne? Is he a Pablo? Is he a Scamp? Or is he a Macaron? Ep name, awkward as heck. I love it, TB. Thank you for soldiering on with these ep names. We can't see the options. As I have explained many times, Uncle Town, poll not working for some of us. I mean, what are we... Oh, Lord. I can offer no help whatsoever. I've never voted on a poll on Twitch. It's working for TB. We've got three votes come in. Maybe refresh. We're about halfway through. Not working for me. Not woking for you. Good gracious. I mean, I've got no answers to this. Not answers. No answers whatsoever. Refresh the page. I don't know. Click out of it, click back in. At the top of the chat, you have to click it to drop down and then choose the option and click vote. TB coming in with the save, with the tech save. Still didn't work, says Uncle Town. Oh, Lord. I mean, is this fate? Is this what the world, is this what God wants? Because it's really getting to a biddle-a-dit bong type situation. Not sure what it's like on mobile. I mean, that's over. That's democracy, guys. That's democracy. God didn't want you to vote. I wanted you to vote, but God didn't. And ultimately, you know, it's his gig. It's his gig. Can we vote in chat? Okay, yeah. What would you have voted for? What would you have voted for? Emperor Pablo. Okay. Pablo. Okay. Pablo's coming through. Emperor Chalamet. I like the Chalamet-ness of it all. So that would have popped Pablo over the top. Gamer Hall, what have you got? You still watching? Gamer Hall says Charlemagne. Okay, well that's 3-3 for Pablo and Charlemagne. And the scamp, it doesn't get through. Jesus Christ. Why is this always so difficult? Why is it? I'll tell you how this wouldn't be difficult if there are 50 people watching. If there are 50 people watching, this would have been super duper easy. It would have been down to percentages. Thinks you're naming him after Timothy. I'm not naming him after Timothy. I mean, it's not my suggestion. He was named after a famous emperor from history. Nothing to do with the young actor. I really wanted a consistent, a definitive ending here. I really wanted it, and it's just technology, and it's not even technology that I've controlled. It's not even on the screen, or it's something that's on that I could have. It's Twitch. It's Twitch and your phones and. I'm getting that tech rage again, guys, and I really don't. Maybe you're meant to choose the name. Only laptops work with the poll. Oh, Christ. Let's just test it. Let's just test it. Right, let's see what I can do. Let's see if it's another poll. What can we do? What can I do here? I've only given myself 2 minutes, which is maybe not quite long enough. Account settings, log out. Log out, yes. Log in. Log in. Security codes. No, it's absolute waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick with the original results of the poll. This is the scamp. I have to stick with the poll. This is the scamp. Please welcome to the world the scamp. It's Jesus and the scamp and not me and cameraman George. That's what we've got. That's what we've got. That's it. Scamp. I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Welcome, scamp. Pleased to meet you, the scamp. Hello, the scamp. Lovely, lovely stuff. Mwah. We did it. Okay, lovely. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your patience through all of that. Tech rage. We're going to do I'm going to sort out the app name after the episode because this is all just too much for me. This is all just too much for me. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for getting involved. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. I apologize it wasn't at all Easter themed. He looks thrilled. He mainly shows his excitement through rotations, and he's unable to rotate at the moment, which is a shame. Happy Easter to Not Me and the Scamp. Thank you so much, Maple Panda. Happy Easter to you and yours. I hope you've all had a lovely time. Do we have an episode next week? We have a quiz next week. It's I Am Smart Week next week. Lovely, lovely stuff. I look forward to doing that with you. We'll be less dependent on polls. Hey, Scamp. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you next week. Have a lovely week. Take care. Be creative. My God, just be creative, will you? And enjoy your chocolate. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching, you've gladdened me greatly. Now if you want more art, you don't need to wait. We can art up whenever, there's no timetable. So create some stuff anytime you are able. A poem, a sculpture, a meme or a doodle. Try out them all, the whole kit and caboodle. But if you need help with the what and the how, I'll be back very soon with more art right now.